Welcome back to our class. So let's continue talking about bad manners. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Okay. We've already talked about that, being late about an appointment. And now, cut the line to get the train. Cut the line is, for example, you are on the bus station, you are in a line, and someone cuts the line in front of you. What do you think about it? Davi,
Not very polite.
not very
I
polite.
polite.
Okay. Letícia,
Not a very polite too.
okay. Andrea, Andrea, okay. What do you think about cutting the line?
Eu?
Yes.
Ah, very bad manners.
Okay. Isaías,
Number 4.
not very polite. And Sarah,
Bad manners.
Maria Clara,
Very bad manners.
okay. Have you ever cut the line? Davi?
No.
Letícia?
Yes.
Andrea?
No.
Isaías?
No.
Sara?
Yes.
Maria Clara?
No.
Okay, and how do you feel when, how would you feel if you are in the line and someone cut it in front of you? How do you feel? How would you feel? Sorry. Maria Clara?
I would feel angry.
Okay. Sara?
Angry too.
Isaías?
Angry.
Andrea?
Very angry too.
Letícia?
Angry.
Davi?
I feel angry.
Okay. Yeah, this is terrible. I hate it. Okay, this is something that people are doing more on these pandemic days. So, what do you think when you go to a place, another house that isn't yours, and do you take off your shoes when you enter the house? Davi, do you take off your shoes to enter the someone's house?
Um, Number 4. Not very polite.
No, no. I asked you, do you take off your shoes?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Letícia.
No, my family don't have this custom.
Okay. It's custom. Okay. What about you, Andrea?
In Brazil, it's not custom.
No. Isaías?
No.
No. Sara?
No.
Maria Clara?
I always do this.
You at your home you do that? You take off your shoes before entering the house?
Yes.
Okay. If I go to somewhere that people take off their shoes, I take mine too. But If they don't, I just clean my shoes off. But if people take off, I take off because it's the custom. And what do you think about not taking off your shoes? When you go out and people does not take off the shoes, what do you think, Leticia? It's
Number 5. Okay.
okay. Andrea?
Um, it's okay. Depends of the country.
Yes, but here in Brazil, it's
In
okay.
Brazil, it's okay, but because the pandemic is normal, take off the shoes when entering a house.
Yes, it's a custom that some people get in their lives because of the pandemic.
Yes.
What about you, Isaías?
Uh, como é que fala? Depende.
Depends? Depend
Yeah.
of what? Depende
If
de...
if I'm at house, for example, I take it off. Or uma pessoa mais próxima, sabe?
Okay. Okay. And which number do you think about people who does not take off their shoes?
Eu não entendi.
What do you think, né? Você pensa about people who does not take off? Pessoas que não tiram o sapato.
Ah, sim.
It's terrible, very bad,
Ah,
not very polite. What do you think?
ah, bad manners.
Okay. Maria Clara, what about you?
Very bad manners.
Okay. And what about you, Sarah?
Okay.
It's okay. It depends the person. If they take off their shoes, they don't like if you don't take off. But if it's okay to you, it's okay to them too. Okay, now it's pushing people in a crowd. When you are in a crowd, it's when there are a lot of people. It's crowded. So people start pushing you. What do you think? Maria Clara?
Eu não entendi o que é isso.
Pushing é empurrar. Pushing é o contrário, tá?
Uhum.
Pushing é empurrar. Pushing people in a crowd. Empurrar pessoas quando tá lotado, quando tem muita gente, as pessoas começam pushing you, te empurrar. What do you think?
Ah, entendi. Bad manners.
Bad manners. Sarah? Sarah?
É terrible.
Terrible. Isaías?
Terrible too.
Terrible too. Andrea?
Terrible.
Terrible. Letícia?
Bad manners.
Bad manners.
Manners.
I think it's terrible too. I can't stand. Please don't touch me. I don't like touching me. So I think it's terrible too. Okay. This is very, I want to know your opinion. Answering your cell phone while you're talking to someone. What do you think? It's terrible, very bad, not very polite, or it's okay? Letícia?
Terrible.
Andrea?
Very bad manners.
Isaías?
Bad manners.
Sara?
Bad manners.
Manners.
But I
Okay.
do this all the time.
You do this?
Yes.
Oh my God. People eh, people say to you, please hang up your phone. Keep your phone. They say that to you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maria Clara? Maria Clara?
Very bad manners.
Very bad manners. Okay, it depends. If you are the person who is talking to another, you think it's terrible. But if you need to use your cell phone, you, you don't think it's very bad. Uh, do you use? Sarah told us that she uses a lot the cell phone. What about you? Do you use it a lot?
Yes.
Yes, Maria Clara.
Tá.
E eu faço isso?
Yes. Do you use a lot the cell phone?
No, I don't.
Isaías,
No, I don't.
Andrea,
No, just often necessary.
okay, Letícia.
Yes.
Yes, I'm recording this class, and when we are back someday, I'm recording that. I forgot. Yes. Uh, when we are back, if people who said who does not use the cell phone, and if we are at class and you are using, I will play that for you. Oh, you said you don't use the cell phone because you say that you don't use, so you shouldn't use at class too. Okay. At bus, not giving up your seat on a bus for an elderly person. What do you think about that? An elderly person here and people sitting here. What do you think? Isaías,
Terrible.
Letícia,
Terrible too.
Andrea,
Terrible.
Sara,
Terrible.
Maria Clara.
Terrible.
Do you say to people to give their place, their seat to elderly person, to an elderly person? For example, you are on a bus, you've already standing up, you are not sitting, but there is an elderly person in the bus. So do you say to people to give up their seat to the person?
Como assim? É se a gente está sentado e levanta ou se a gente está em pé e pede para os outros? É isso?
É a segunda opção, Sara. Vocês estão em pé, aí chega alguém e vocês falam, oh, please, give up your seat to this person.
Depende. É
Depende.
que eu tenho vergonha de falar às vezes, né? Aí eu fico meio assim. Às vezes eu falo, mas às vezes eu não falo não, que eu fico com vergonha.
Depends the situation.
É.
Okay. What about you, Letícia?
I say with the people.
You tell people. Isaías?
Isso.
Okay. Very good. Isaías.
Ah, eu vou ficar quando eu tô em pé,
Yes. Você já
eu
tá de
continuo em
pé.
pé. Ah, I keep going.
Mas você não fala pro pessoal?
Ah, às vezes, né? Tipo, quando é assim, muito urgente, assim, eu também tenho vergonha.
Entendi. Maria Clara?
And I think sometimes.
Sometimes. André?
Depending.
I guess depending the situation too, because sometimes we can't say anything. Okay, now I'm going to just to know the number, okay? Eating food with your hands on the street. What do you think? You're going to say just the numbers, okay? Leticia.
Not very polite because I eating food with the hands free.
It's depend the situation. Andrea, what about you?
It's okay.
Okay, Isaías?
Depends the food.
Depends the food. Okay, Sarah?
Depende do food too.
Depends the food. Maria Clara?
Depends too.
Depends. Yeah. Okay, I agree. Depends the situation. For example, a coxinha, you can eat with your hands, but rice and beans, it's so strange, for example. Oh, this is very disgusting. Sneeze without a handkerchief. What do you think about that? Especially in these days. Sarah?
Terrible.
Maria Clara?
Terrible.
Isaías?
Terrible too.
Andrea?
Ah, filha. Terrible.
Letícia?
Terrible. Mas às vezes vem tão rápido que não dá nem tempo de tampar a boca.
But it's disgusting. Disgusting é tipo nojento. Disgusting. Morro de nojo. Okay, the next one. Not holding the door open for the person behind you. Andrea?
Wait, não perdi. Oi?
Not holding the door open for the person behind you. For example, you are entering the bank and
And I close the door.
yes, you don't hold it because it closes automatically.
Ah, okay. It's bad manners.
Okay, Isaías?
Bad manners.
Sara?
Bad manners.
Maria Clara?
Bad manners because sometimes you are distracted. Não sei se é assim que fala, mas é distraído.
Okay, sometimes you are distracted. Okay. Letícia?
Better manners.
Okay. This is disgusting too. Spitting in the street. What do you think?
What? Eating.
This
Ah,
it's not.
Yeah.
What do you think, Andrea?
very bad manners.
Sara?
Terrible.
Maria Clara?
Terrible too.
Isaías?
Terrible.
Letícia?
Very bad manners.
Okay, that's terrible. Okay. Talking loudly on a cell phone on a bus. What do you think? Letícia?
Not very polite.
Not very polite. Andrea?
Not very polite.
Isaías?
Not very polite too.
Sara?
Bad manners.
Bad
Manner.
manners. Maria Clara?
Manner.
Bad manners.
Bad manners. Okay. Oh, no, we have a lot of. I'll just say that just for the vocabulary, okay? Interrupt someone while he or she is speaking. For example, I am speaking, and someone interrupted me. Okay, this is what it means. Talking with food in your mouth. This is that picture when you eat with open mouth. That's terrible. And chatting with a friend during a movie in the movie theater. When you go to the movie theater or cinema, and while you are watching the movie, you are talking, okay, or you're chatting, like these girls here. Okay. Any doubts with the vocabulary? Any doubts? Alguma dúvida, pessoal?
Ok.
Ok. That's it. Então, é isso. Por favor, façam os exercícios, não deixem de fazer. E na sexta-feira tem mais exercício. Qualquer coisa é só me chamar no WhatsApp, tá bom?
Tá bom.
Ok.
Ok, thank you for coming. Bye bye.
Letícia,
Oi.
Bye, bye.
eu não tenho não consigo esperar até quinta. Você pode mandar as lâminas para mim, por favor?
Mando.
No meu WhatsApp, porque aí eu passo, eu gosto de ser no caderno.
Mando sim. Já te mando agora.
Eu tô sempre fotografando, mas eu já tinha perdido o começo.
eu já te mando agora. Não tem problema.
Então tá bom, obrigada.
Nada. Tchau, tchau.
Tchau, tchau.